Everybody. Dang, very beginning of the stream, my voice cracks. That tells you I've been sick. But I'm out here trying to move around. Trying to feel a little better. Get a little bit of sunshine out in the yard. Hope everybody's doing okay today. Really surprised none of the kitties are out here. But that happens, I suppose. Still really windy. Apparently, the hurricane, what's it called? Melissa just became an actual hurricane out in the Caribbean. So we'll keep an eye on that. I just kind of felt like walking around out here for a little while. So that's what I'm doing. Got to get out of the shade though. It's still kind of chilly in the shade. My joints still hurt. It's going to rain. So for the next couple of days, unless I'm out with some friends or out somewhere where it's covered, you guys are probably going to get live streams from inside or on the back porch where it's covered, because I'm not standing out in this. It's nice out right now. That's another reason I'm outside. Ironically, my family thinks I spend way too much time on my phone, but really, it's my hobby and it keeps me out of trouble. And if y'all knew my past, you'd understand. It's better for me to do this than to do what I used to do. No, I wasn't a drug addict, but I was into some things I shouldn't have been into. There's some of the kitties. I wonder if they're going to start following me around like puppies. Kitty, 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 kitty. What are you guys doing? Come on, guys. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Yeah, you're always a good kitty. Come on, guys. Let's go for a walk. Little kitties are coming. They're just kind of slow. Let's turn that off. Stuff out here I need to burn, but it's too windy. I kind of wanted to walk down the trail today, but I don't feel like clearing out the spiders. Man, there's a lot of leaves down here. I have to get out here with a lawnmower and cut them up. Here comes one of the baby kitties. Come on, let's go for a walk. They do follow me like puppies. Hello, how are you? Good afternoon. We're out here with the kitties, taking a walk. Come on, guys. See, they do follow me like puppies. Yeah, we're just walking around. Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Lots of leaves out here. Trees are changing, everything's falling. Pretty nice out there. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Here's the old Volkswagen. We need to finish working on it. It's been covered up because you know it's going to rain. Hello, how you doing today? Where are you watching from? Thanks for joining. Oh, it feels good to be in the sunshine. Maybe I'll just stand here for a minute. Get some sunlight. I do appreciate whoever gave the like. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Or is this her son? Can't remember. Sometimes I get confused. Anyway, how are you today? It's a pretty nice Saturday. Oh yeah, I don't want to be in the shade. Still a bit chilly in the shade, but the sun feels good. Hello, Sophie. Welcome back. Yeah, I thought I had that right. How you guys doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing okay on this pretty Saturday before it starts raining for the next week, at least out here in North Georgia where I'm from. Glad you're doing good. I was excited earlier. I had a good friend of mine on here, somebody that I'm actually acquainted with, a good friend, was on one of my streams for the first time ever. And that was really cool because like nobody that I actually know has ever been on any of my streams. Actually, I think he is using his mom's profile. I don't really know. I don't remember. Sophie. I don't remember. Most of my regulars haven't been in lately. I don't know where everybody's been. I hope everybody's okay. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping in, saying hello. I streamed earlier and not a single person said anything, and you know, I just ended up deleting that stream because I was like, well, nobody's interacting at all. And the whole point of me being on here is to interact with people. Man, I need to take a shower. It'll be all right. It's okay. It's all right, no worries. You had to go. It's fine. I understand. Nobody's upset. I appreciate you stopping by. How's everybody doing? I appreciate that, Sophie. Anybody that knows me knows I don't ask for likes or subscribers. I do encourage people to check out my channel. There's like 90 something videos on there now. Some fun stuff. So yeah, we're just walking, doing my normal thing. Normally I do this in the morning time, but I haven't really felt all that well lately. So today I'm just chilling out, trying to get a little exercise and walking around and feel better. I don't make any money off this, so you don't have to worry about that. That's why I don't ask for likes and subscribers, because it's not my goal to make money off this. There's one of the little kitties. What are you doing, little bear? What are you doing, little bear? You gonna say hi? Hi. What are you doing, little buddy? What are you doing? You gonna say hi? Thank you. Bear says hello, everybody. Bear's a good kitty. Still very young. One of the rescue animals out here. There's a bunch of them. No, I did not go to the farm today. Well, I did. I walked over there, but apparently the owner went to Alabama this morning. And I was like, well, okay. His daughter's there taking care of things. And I was like, well, since I'm not feeling well, I'm going to head back home. So I went home. And my phone didn't charge last night like it was supposed to. So I had to let it charge for a little while before I could get back on here. It's still only at like, I don't know, 58%. But yeah, apparently that storm, Melissa, has reached hurricane strength, and it's apparently gonna flood the Caribbean. We'll see how that goes. I keep an eye on things like that. I do keep an eye on the news. Actually, 2 days ago, I was on the news, which was really cool. I've never been on the news before, but they did an interview with me because back that way, they're gonna build a data center that's like 900,000 square feet, and it's gonna cost like $1.2 billion. The amount of electricity and water it takes to run one of those places is crazy. A data center is gonna use 225,000 gallons of water every day to keep that place cool. Like the data center cool. And a whole lot of electricity. So we'll see what happens with that. It was cool though, being on the news. I've never done that before, so that's another thing I can mark off my list. Just like I never really thought I'd have a YouTube, or that it would be doing pretty well, but it is. And I appreciate everyone that shows their support and watches and tunes in. And what's up, Tucker? Welcome back. Glad to have you here. I was just telling everybody how I was on the news a couple of days ago. So yeah, I do appreciate everyone that tunes in and everyone that checks out my channel and watches my videos. I only have like 2 long form videos. One's a video of the big kitty here, Samson. Everybody loves Samson. And one is a joke. Pretty messed up joke, but it's still funny. And then there's a whole bunch of short videos, and then like all of my previous lives have been made public, so everybody can check those out if they want. I do encourage people to check those things out, but you know, I don't ask for anything. So what is going on with this? Hold on just a second, guys. I just had something pop up on my screen and I don't know how to close it, but I figured it out. So yeah, we're just walking around in the sunshine today, watching the kitties. I can hear the chickens from the farm over here. That's Bear. Bear decided it's bath time apparently. And it's so bright I can barely see my screen. So what would you guys like to talk about today? I really don't have a subject in mind. I'm gonna start planning some of this out a little better so that when I get on here I can have some questions and some topics to discuss, but I'm open to talking about anything. As long as it doesn't get me banned from YouTube. I won't do that, but yeah. Glad everybody's here. Sophie, do you have a topic? Tucker, do you have a topic you'd like to talk about today? Let's see if I can pull this up. I don't even know how to do this. Oh. Yeah, no. Sophie, I was trying to see your profile picture because it's so small I can't see it on my phone. I'll check it out later. The old well house. We've debated on tearing this down, but it's been here for so long. Like that old building that's over there, it's been here for so long, we don't want to tear it down. The old house that was here got tore down, and then about 9 years ago we put another place here, and then early this year, that place burnt down. And then like 6 months ago we had this place put in. It's brand new because the other place caught on fire. We're still not really sure what happened there. And we're planning on building some stuff out here, like a gazebo, put some picnic benches out here. We've got a grill. I've got another really nice grill I'm gonna bring out here. And I've got a place over there where I've been burning things, but I think I'm gonna build an actual fire pit at some point, as long as everybody agrees on it. And put some seating around it and just have a place to chill out when it's not really, really cold, or when it is cold, have a fire. I think that would be cool. Because, I mean, at this point, you guys know I like outside. I like outside way better than I like inside. So yeah, what would you guys like to talk about today? Cars, electronics. I don't really get into games, but I'll talk about it. I used to manage an arcade some years ago. I was a technician there. Used to fix the arcade games. Life. Anything. We can talk about anything. But if you just stopped in, please say hello. I found another pecan. I'll go put that in the bucket in a minute. Let's be entertaining together. Like, let's talk about things. There's another pecan. There's been a lot of them out here today. So yeah, somebody give me a subject and we'll discuss it. I don't mind. You should make it on like a video or like, you know, like go in the woods and explore. I do go and explore. And we have trails, which, you know, I've explored that lots. I even did a video down there not too long ago, but there's spiders across the trail and I don't feel like getting them down today, so I'm not going out there today. But it's nice out there. But yeah, I'm here to interact with people. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm in North Georgia, United States, and I'm just trying to walk around and feel better. And talking to you guys makes me feel better, so I appreciate everybody that interacts. It means a lot to me. I'm getting older, so I don't do a lot of the things I used to do. Hey Nick, how are you? You're the rodeo person, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know of anybody off the top of my head, but I will definitely ask around. You know, I work on a farm, so they've got some connections, but they're in Alabama today. I don't really know what's going on. They had some family issues, and next thing I know, they were gone to Alabama. So when they get back, I will ask them because they know a lot more people than I know. And they've been in that business for, I don't know, more than 40 years. Almost longer than I've been alive. But I will definitely ask. Thank you everybody for the likes. I do appreciate it. I don't ask for them, but I do appreciate it. It does help. And thank you to everybody that has subscribed. Again, I don't ask for it, but it does help. Helps me reach more people. I don't do this for money. You know, I'm not monetized. I'm literally out here picking up pecans for my aunt who wants to make pies. And talking to people. Had one of my people on here ask if I knew anybody that had a roping horse for sale. So if anybody knows anybody, post it in the comments, let me know. And he'll see it, or I'll get back to him and let him know. We can all help each other out. So if everybody notices that bottom comment, my guy Nick is looking for a roping horse. Apparently the county inmates have been out here cleaning up the roads because I just saw the bus that carries them all come down my road. Not finding a whole lot of pecans today, but I am finding some. So that's cool. That's an old well. It used to go like 1,500 to 2,000 feet in the ground. And for years, they've been trying to fill this thing in. They finally got it up to the top and put a statue on top of it. So that's cool. Yeah, if people would interact more, I would stream longer. But I don't tend to stay on here if nobody's here. As long as somebody feels like talking, I'm here though. What, Tucker? What's going on? You said, oh. I'm still just walking around in circles. Okay, cool. Hope you have fun playing Call of Duty. I'm just trying to feel better. I need to go get my water, drink it, stay hydrated, you know. Maybe I'll feel like doing more interesting things. I've been pretty boring today. Sorry about that. But some days it's like that. Some days you just don't feel like doing stuff. Today's one of those days. When did I get the ability to do that? I just put something up on the screen. I'm not sure what it's about, but we'll try it. We'll see what happens. I don't mind playing around with new things on here. Go put these pecans I picked up in the bucket with the rest of them. I'm starting to get a few. I already filled that bucket almost all the way up once this year and gave them away to a friend of mine. She was actually on the stream this morning. That's cool. Still coughing. Don't know what that's about. Excuse me. I try to mute the mic before I cough or sneeze if I do lately, but sometimes it sneaks up on me. But how's everybody doing? Say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm in North Georgia, out here walking around picking up pecans. Glad that my regulars are showing up. You guys make me happy. Everybody that shows up makes me happy, but you know, my regulars, they chime in all the time and make my day better. So I appreciate that. And I'm not seeing any more pecans, unfortunately. But yeah, where's everybody tuning in from? I like to know where people are watching from, how far my videos reach. I like interacting with people. I think I found another pecan. Found a snake out here the other day. He's a black snake. We don't hurt those. They make the poisonous ones go away. We don't hurt the black snakes. Bunch of behind flowers. I don't know what that is. What do you mean? Tucker, what do you mean? I don't normally come back to this part of the yard very often. I figured I'd look back here and see if there were pecans back here hiding. Don't really see any. I think the tree is about out for the year. That's okay. Nail pecans and flowers. Ow, something just hit me in the head that fell out of the tree. What in the world? I don't know. I've got a bucket over here that I had just about filled up with pecans, and I gave them all to my friend that was on the stream this morning because she wanted to roast them. And I was like, fine, but you got to give me some of them. Joking, of course, but then I found out my aunt wants to make pecan pies, so I've been out here picking them up, and there's a pretty good number of them in the bucket. There's probably enough for her to make pecan pies. But coming out here when I don't feel good and picking up pecans helps me to feel a little better. So I do that. And you guys know I walk around my yard a lot when I'm at home. So it's kind of my routine, especially in the mornings before I go to work or anything, which I didn't go to work today, but you know, I come out here and I stream and talk to you guys and see what you guys want to talk about, and then I go about my day. But today I'm not doing anything but trying to walk around in the yard a bit and feel better, because I can't do anything else if I don't feel well. I'm still finding them, not bunches of them, but I'm finding them. They're really thin shelled, they're easy to crack, they're not really hard. Pecans go through a cycle where for 1 year they'll be kind of hard to crack, and the next year they're really hard to crack, and then the year after that they're soft. And then it starts over, and this year is the year that they're really easy to crack. And they're pretty good sized pecans. So we have 3 trees on this side, 1, 2, 3, and then way over there on the other side of the car, on the other side of the house, there's another one, and a persimmon tree, and we have a fig tree, and we get raspberries, and we grow tomatoes, and we help lots of animals, and that's just what we do. Work on the farm and take care of the animals and make sure that their pens don't need repair. In the farm we have chickens and ducks and sometimes geese and goats and pigs, and sometimes there's cattle, but not very often. And my job is to make sure they're not injured, that they have the nutrition they need, not just food, but vitamins and things, and that their pens are not needing repair. And I also split firewood for the farm, and we sell it because the owner's like 65. He can't do any of that anymore, so I do it all, even though I'm not young anymore either. I'm younger than he is by a lot. Let's just say he's more than 20 years older than I am. My birthday's next month, less than a month away. And I don't really feel old. Sometimes I hurt, you know, my back's been hurting for the last couple of days, but that's okay. My knee hurts when it's gonna rain, but that's from a car wreck. The dogs are inside. We're not letting them out right now because the neighbor's dog keeps coming across the street, and we don't want there to be a fight between the animals, and I'm out here kind of making sure that it doesn't get after the kittens also. Yeah, no, Duke is inside. We also have another dog named Gizmo. He's a fuzzy little guy, but he's energetic, really fast. They're both inside at the moment. They're in there living their best lives, probably passed out asleep, because that's what they do. They eat, they sleep, and they play. We don't ask anything else of them. They've been through enough in life. Duke's about 10 years old. Gizmo's about 4. Somebody dropped Gizmo off on the side of the road at the house here. We just adopted him. And they both lived through the house fire earlier this year. So we just make sure they can live their best lives. That's what we do. I would go in there and show you guys Duke, but my family doesn't really like being on camera. I've managed to get them in a couple of the short videos on my channel. There's one of Duke playing and one of Gizmo on there. There's a couple of them. You know, there's a bunch of videos of the kitties on my channel, on the shorts part of my channel. So you guys are welcome to go check those out if you want. I do appreciate it when people do. Dang, we've been streaming for almost half an hour already. Let me check my battery. My phone didn't charge last night, so I had to give it some time to charge today. Hopefully it won't die quickly. As long as there are people here, I'll stream for a little while. Do what, Tucker? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what this hurricane's gonna do. It's south of us, so I'm not real worried about it getting up here. I would have to go over to the farm, and I'm not gonna go over there right now. They're not there. They're in Alabama, but maybe at some point I can do that. Maybe show you guys some of the chickens, some of the ducks and stuff too, but not today. Sorry. I'm thirsty. I should have brought my water out here. I always forget when I'm out here walking around to bring something to drink with me, and then I get out here and I regret it. Sorry, I had to fix my shoe. But yeah, I'll try my best sometime soon to go over there and live stream some of that. Maybe take some shorts. There is a short of some of the chickens over there on my channel, if you want to check it out. There's a bunch of videos of the animals out here on my channel. People want to check those out. Again, for anybody that just tuned in, people that know me know I don't ask for likes or subscribers or anything. I'm not monetized. I don't make any money off this. I just do it for fun and hope that people find my stuff interesting. I'm not doing much today, just walking around trying to feel better at home and interacting with people. Trying to get people to talk, let me know where they're watching from. I'm in North Georgia. That's a big tree. It's getting windy again. There's a big Joro spider. There's a bunch of those out here. I don't know if you guys can really see him, but he's a big guy. Normally they're yellow and black. This one's got a big red stripe across it. Something on my head. I don't know what. But yeah, you guys give me something to talk about, so I'm not just bored out here walking around. By the way, I do make all of my streams public after I'm done. Like when I end the stream, I go in and make it public so people can watch it later if they want to. I've got some really interesting things planned. I just haven't gotten that far yet. I've got some some music stuff I'm going to be doing with people. I know some bands, and so yeah, I'll try to get some of them on. I know some gamers. Try to get some of them on. Maybe do a collab. A friend of mine is the #1 Dance Dance Revolution in the group player in the world. He used to live here where I live when I managed the arcade. He would come in all the time. He worked for me for a while. He lives in California now. He's got a Dedicab. He's got his own cabinet now for DDR in the groove. And so I'm probably going to have him on at some point. I've got some friends that I want to bring on. And yeah, we'll see what happens, you know. I'll have some interesting people on here in the future if you guys want to check it out. I don't know, the neighbors are across the street. Sound like they're kind of arguing. Different neighbors than the other day when I was streaming. I was a completely different set of neighbors. I still don't know what they were arguing about. But I didn't hear any kind of fighting, just yelling. And so I leave that alone as long as they're just yelling. If there happened to be a fight, I'd have to go over there. But especially if I see kids, you know, or hear kids when people are fighting. I'll have to go check that out then. Got birds flying around. Some cool stuff. It smells funny out here. I don't know what it is. How you doing? You guys hold on for just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. I had one of my neighbors come over. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm Joe. What do you mean, Tucker? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sorry about that. One of my neighbors came over and we had to talk about something real quick, so I muted the mic. He's a nice guy. I didn't put him on camera, I don't think. But yeah, no worries, Tucker. But I just had to deal with that situation right quick. And in a little bit, I'm going to need to go, but I will probably get back on. I need to call one of my family members right quick. So, yeah, let me jump back on here in a little while. If you guys want to, check me out in a little while, I would appreciate it. And again, check out the channel. I don't ask for subscribers or likes, like that's just my thing. I don't do it. But I do appreciate everybody that shows me support. So, I'm going to go take care of some business that I need to take care of, and I will be back later.